animal shelters. I decided to persuade you guys on why donating to your local animal shelter would be beneficial to yourself and to the community around you, and why you should do it in general. Um, I know that a bunch of us have dogs and cats and our beloved animals, and no one really wants to see an animal in harm or around the streets sick or like look like they're diseased because they've been walking around and have no place to go and just don't have any animal shelter money to help those animals in need. So, one, there are tons and tons of animals all over the streets today and need to be at an animal shelter and taken care of to get back on the streets, or not to get back on the streets, to get back in the homes that they belong, or to get a home in general. Two, helping out an animal will make you feel good about yourself. I promise. When you walk out of an animal shelter, you'll feel better about yourself just knowing how you help the community out or the animal. You might fall in love and take it home yourself. And three, you could talk about this with future job endeavors, or talk about the charity work or donating time that you've done and how it's helped out, and that's always a plus to say that you've done that kind of stuff. So, do you guys often see animals around the streets of Pocatello, or just driving your car, riding your bike, walking? Like, how often do you guys see animals? Well, I asked 10 of the soccer girls on my team, and all 10 of them answered they see at least one animal, a stray animal, every 2 months. So that's a ton of animals, just like you're just riding your bike and you just see an animal crossing you. And it needs help. So that's what I asked them. I also asked them, do they like animals in general? And 9 out of 10 of them did say yes, and one of them said no. I don't know why, but 9 of them did say yes. So I doubt that anyone really wants to see an animal in need or hurting. So I just wanted to let you know that you guys are not alone. All of these other people do see them too. And after my own experience and doing research about this topic, I looked up different articles, and according to the article ASPCA, an animal organization, it states that approximately 7.6 million companion animals enter an animal shelter a year. So that's a ton of animals. 7.6 million. That's a huge number. Um, Many people don't know what to do or how to help these animals because they're just not informed, or they don't think that they can make a difference. That is why I want to persuade you guys to give back to the community and help these animals in need, because all of these animals deserve to be loved and have a home or to get healthy. Um, I just want to say many households have or will have in the future an animal at some point. Just a dog, a cat, a rabbit, anything. It's going to come through your household, and you might have that animal. So there's a simple solution. You always want to know that that animal, maybe it got out, and you want to know that there's some place close or some really good community behind an animal shelter that can take care of that dog or cat or any animal so it can get back on its feet, and or maybe you can go pick it up and you find it. You may not think that donating like $1 will help out, but it really will. Let's say 100 people donate $1. That's $100 that will help that animal shelter with food, water, bathing, or paying the people that work there to help those animals in need. So $1 change anything, like anything will make a difference. Also, time will make a difference. Helping these animals, if you walk them, if you go hang out with them, if you play with them, animal shelters are always looking for volunteers to just give some time. And time, I know everyone has like an extra hour in their month that they might be taking a nap. Well, you could go donate and feel way better about yourself instead of feeling lazy maybe. So I think that donating your time and money would really be helpful, even if you think that it isn't. Anything would help. According to DoSomething.org, number of homeless animals outnumber of homeless people 5-1. So imagine how many homeless people you see. You might not see the dogs or cats because they're fast, or maybe you didn't see them at the corner of your eyes, but they're there all over our community. So they definitely need some help, and I really, really encourage you guys to do that. I also asked people, do you guys have animals yourself on my team? And 7 out of 10 said they do have animals. And I asked 10 of them, and 9 out of the 10 said that they had animals in their lifetime. So everyone has animals, and everyone sees that they really, we all love them, and they all really do need help. If, let's say, your dog got lost, so you want to know that that dog is being taken care of. So I know that there's many potential solutions already in place, and I don't really think, I know that there's a lot of controversy to them, and I don't really think that these are good solutions because I don't really think that they would work out. For example, many people say, well, don't buy a dog if you can't take care of it. Well, a lot of people just think in the moment. Like, let's say you see this little puppy at this pet store and you see its face and you're just like, oh my gosh, I have to have it, I have to have it. Well, you take it home and it's so fun for a week, and then 2 months later or 2 weeks later you realize, like, oh my gosh, I can't take care of this dog. I don't have the time, I don't have the money, I don't have any of this stuff to give it to the proper care. Well, people do this all the time and they need somewhere to put it, and you're going to put it at an animal shelter so another person can get it. Well, if that animal shelter isn't taken care of, or there's no donations, that animal shelter won't have the proper care to take care of that animal. Second, a lot of people say, well, don't breed the animals. There's too many of them. Well, there's so much business in this. I don't really think that would work. Like, there's pet stores everywhere. There's shows. There's a lot of just animal events just going on all the time. So I don't really think that that would work either. Another solution, or my solution being implemented, is just to donate your time and money. Donating your time and money will help out and just give a backbone to the community for these animals that do need help, or when things go wrong with them, that there will be a place to go. So I just really encourage you guys to do that. Donating any amount of time to the shelter is not hard at all, and you will feel very, very, very good about yourself by doing this. Many people might think that it's not going to help out or they can't make a difference, but you really can. Giving back to the community really does matter, and I really love animals, so I think that it makes a huge difference. A person easily can find an extra hour in their day to help out, or just any kind of time to do so. And a person can also find a little bit of money, like the extra change in your car. You could just give that to an animal shelter. That's going to help out. If so many people do that, that's going to help out, because that money in your car, it's probably going to fall out. You're probably going to lose it. We always see dimes, pennies, nickels on the ground. So donating this time, donating this money and time shouldn't be a chore or like something that you don't dread doing. It should be something that you want to do and help your community out and help these animals. Imagine that you have a dog, Rufus, and every single day you come home and you come see it, and one day it gets out and you have no idea where it is. No clue. So your local animal shelter doesn't have any money. They can't go get it. There's no place to go, and you're thinking of all these memories and just devastated. But imagine a positive effect of that. Imagine Rufus got out, and you know that your local animal shelter has a ton of money and volunteers, and someone's going to come get him, and you go pick him up, and there he is. He's so happy to see you, and you got your beloved Rufus back. So I just really, I just really think that you guys should do this, and I try to persuade you on why I talked about why helping the animal shelter is beneficial to yourself, your community, makes you feel good about yourself, and why it matters. So I really encourage you guys to do this, and I hope that you guys go put in time to your local animal shelter. Thank you.